Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm DavetheUsher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy IV on Steam. Yeah, good stuff. Hey look, I switched over to Cain. Of course you can switch, I guess I didn't hit the button. For me, it's the X button. Cecil, Cain, Cecil, Cain, Cecil, Cain, Cecil. Whoa, man, it's crazy. Now check this out. Okay, so I'm Cecil. Go to the menu, and it's Cecil going, I feel a presence. It is not hostile, but nor could it be called friendly. Oh, that's interesting. Changes all the time, right? So you switch to Cain. They say the Eidolon dwells here, yet the cave is quiet as a grave. You can't switch during your, you gotta do that, and then go back, and then, you know what I mean? You can't just switch in your menu, like now if I were to hit the X button, it switches. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. So, once more guys, let's look at my settings. I turned the music down to medium to try and help certain editing processes out. Not important. But yeah, battle mode active, battle speed, boppity bop. And yeah, we're good. Let's explore this cave. Remember, we need to get 100%. I guess I'll be Cain right now, you know? Might as well. Let's make this walkthrough as interesting as we can. Wherever we can. So, I'm going to be walking through this cave. It's not that crazy or big or long. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh. Leave this place. Ha! Who's there? I was waiting for it. I think the original version had a couple more of those. In fact, I know they did. But, you know, once again, I'm not through this whole thing yet. I mean, come on. There's gonna be some differences here, everybody. I'm not gonna be such a stickler. Like, oh, why isn't the voice saying, you know, leave this place. Leave now. And then Cecil, I remember in the original version, Cecil said something like, "Is it a monster?" question mark. Yeah, the original version released to us was just very basic. The translation of the game was very, very basic. This was so early on, guys. So early on. You had Final Fantasy I released over here, and this was Final Fantasy II. And, yeah, man, this is 1991. The SNES was basically just born. This was early going-ons, man. You know, we still didn't know if we were gonna like RPGs. If we thought, like, you know, man, hey, RPGs are pretty cool. Us American audiences, yeah, I don't know. Let's throw in the UK, whatever. You know what? Actually, everyone non-Japan. We didn't know if everyone non-Japan would like this game. We'll say that. Or this game and this genre, this RPG stuff. Once again, man, this is early goings. There wasn't too many RPGs, you know. We had a little Final Fantasy, we had a little Dragon Warrior, right? We had a little Zelda, but I feel like Zelda really didn't start out like, you know, just a standard RPG. I mean, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, I felt was starting to kind of get there a little more, but still, Zelda, I feel Zelda's always more adventure than RPG. Always more. Yeah, definitely. Oh no, what's the map button? Map button, where are you? There you are. And look, you can do this. Come on, I'm exploring. Shouldn't that go up to like 80 something else? 80 something else, everybody. Everybody, I give you 80 something else. So yeah, man, you hedgehog rat dudes, you were in the cave, of course. I remember the first time I played this game. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah. I was stumped coming up at first. I was stumped by this cave. something else I didn't talk about yet either. I need to get into another random battle.
Return whence you came.
That voice. Could it be the Eidolon? Is it a monster? Give me that chest, baby. Ooh, fun.
Men of Baron.
You know who we are?
Leave at once, and no harm will befall you. I will abide no further trespass.
Is it just me or is leave misspelt? What's up with that, man? I was just talking about, hey, back in the day, these RPGs were limited, and L-E-V-E? Lev? Lev at once? Am I missing something, or is that misspelled? Show yourself!
You mean to ignore my warning?
Well, yeah, we have to. We must deliver this ring to the village of Mist Beyond.
So be it!
The mist is gathering. In our first boss battle with the Mist Dragon, man. First boss battle, first taste of our boss battle music. And I love it. Every battle theme in this game was great. There weren't too many. And then, of course, at the end of every Final Fantasy game, you have the ultimate final boss. And, you know, that one, of course. But it'll be a little bit before we get to that one and hear that one. The dragon dissolves in the mist. Time for an example of what happens when you hit or swing at the Dragon of Mist. It counters, and that's a no-go. Striking the mist is futile. And then you say, to do so only incurs the dragon's wrath. Stay your attack until the beast reforms. And it's pretty, oh, look at that. Look at the life bars. Isn't that interesting? You can see the HP, but you can see how, I don't know. That's just kind of neat. So I suppose, yeah, the mist is, what did that say? The mist is collecting. And, yeah, because we're not on wait, even though I was in my menu option there, we're on active. And I was just about to point that out. But yeah, little kid Dave, little 8-year-old Dave, like, didn't get it at first. It's like, just kill the monster. I can't remember the original translation of, like, I'm sure it was pretty much the same, like, don't strike while the mist is mist. Wait, and said something, I don't know, I didn't get it at first, or twice. Maybe thrice? Was there a thrice? Who knows? Okay, quick story. So, the reason why I got this game in the first place, I rented it at first. I rented it from Video Time. That's what the store was called, Video Time, in my neighborhood. On request by my old man. He pointed out this game. I wonder why. You know, my old man wasn't a video game dork. So I wonder why that game caught his eye, and he suggested that to me while we were walking around that store that day. Was it the cover art? You know, that red SNES box with Final Fantasy II and the sword on the box? But he suggested it, and I was like, okay, I'm 8-year-old Dave. I'm 8. How you doing, 8-year-old Dave? All right. So we take it home, and like I get up to this point, and I was really not, well, there wasn't that many RPGs out there, and I didn't get why these characters were standing still in this battle stuff. I didn't get this RPG battle stuff. And then I got to this point, and I couldn't defeat the Mist Monster, and I got really belligerent and upset and threw a little kid Dave tantrum, and I threw my SNES controller on the ground. I was like, I don't get this! This is stupid! Why did you and you know, my old man was, I don't know, in the room somewhere at the time. I was like, why did you make me rent this? I hate this game, and that's what I said. And I threw the controller down, and this is a true story. You know, that was my first experience playing this game and buying this game. Oh, they don't say anything after. Oh, no. Missed cave map complete. I was wondering about that. And you know what? Wasn't this map stuff in the Game Boy Advance version? Correct me if I'm wrong, or, you know, whatever. Leave me a comment if it was or wasn't, whatever. I could have sworn they added the whole naming way. Yeah, you know what? They added all of that stuff in the Game Boy Advance version, maybe. There was little sport in that, but it is done. Now to deliver the ring. And I don't think I don't think I'm gonna do this every time. It doesn't take that long, though. Strange. I felt no malice in that dragon. No evil. Kane's more about up for sport, huh? I don't even remember what I got for that battle victory. So yeah, the first time I rented this game, I never got any further. Never got any further. You know, you rent a game that's like a 2-day, that's a weekend kind of thing. So a whole weekend, and I don't think I got beyond the cave. Although I will say this, guys, saves, this is a rental, other people saved the game, so I picked other people's save spots, and there was one particular save spot up on the mountains. Let's just say it was a mountain scene, and Cecil was traveling with a couple of little kids, and he was making his way up the mountain doing some kind of task, some quest, and yeah, I played that at first too. Anyway, yeah, that's a true story. It's kind of an important memory to me. It just kind of stands out. That was my introductory to Final Fantasy as a whole. And it's just funny how I threw the controller down and I didn't like the game at first, and I thought it was stupid. What I don't remember, real quick, you can hit my X button, and that does an auto battle. Yeah, the game actually does have auto battle. I don't know if any of you have pointed that out to me yet, but yeah, it does. Cool, huh? It's kind of neat. Oh yeah, off the clock, I leveled up a little bit also, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, that was my introductory to Final Fantasy as a whole. What I don't know is, okay, so I didn't like it, I threw the controller down, and then I returned the game. Why did I rent it again? Because I rented the game several times before I bought it. I don't remember the second time I rented it. I don't have any of those memories. Although I do recall, I have another rental memory story to tell you, but I'm gonna wait till I get to the point of the game. But why did I get it a second time? Perhaps was it because I went to the other saves that other kids, that other kids saved on that rental game, and maybe I was playing a little around there, and I was seeing other portions of the game, and I'm like, well, I want to get to this part. This is kind of cool, boppity bop. That must have been it. That must have been the reason why I rented it a second time. A third time, then finally bought the game.
The ring! This is what we were sent to do?
He wished this village torched.
But why? Why?
Mother, you can't die. Just because your dragon did.
I've heard of their lot. Men who can conjure eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was her mother's?
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We'd no idea this would happen to your mother.
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
No.
Foul work, to be sure. We'll need to kill the girl as well.
Kane!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
You'd betray your king?
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine.
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
then you're with me.
Baron's army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you.
Huh?
Quickly, we mustn't linger here. What of the girl?
We take her with us. Come. It's not safe here. Take my hand.
No!
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone! I hate you!
Get away from me! She's alive. Thank goodness. Kane? Kane? Well, I cannot stay here. I need to take this girl someplace safe. Forgive me, Kane. So, an orphan, and if not by my hand, then by my deeds. So, wasn't that an interesting scene? In the original SNES version, you could actually attack the girl during the little battle there. You would have control of your characters. I guess they chose to just, nah, there's no point. Whoa, it's getting very deserty all of a sudden, everybody. Yeah, these are the sand people. The sand people. Have you taken note of the backgrounds, guys? There is movement, such as the clouds, or, well, in this instance, you can kind of see the sun, you know, hitting against the sand and all that. Of course, the enemies themselves move. Yeah, no movement in the original SNES game. So, of course, it's nice. It's nice to have movement in your battles. Oh, Cecil's level increased. That's good. So yeah, the king wanted to get rid of this village here, this group of summoners. Hey, you know what the summoners were called in the original? I'm gonna be doing this a lot, aren't I? In the original SNES North American release, they were called Callers. Call. And then in that battle, the girl, or mystery girl, would go, Call! And then she would summon Titan. Yeah. Callers, that was it. Dark Knight, Dragoon, Caller. So far, those have been our characters that we've come across here. Okay. Enough playing around in the sand. up here, north a little bit, there should be, here we are. Here's a little village, a little oasis, we could say. I need to find a place to let this child rest. Hail, traveler! Oh my! I've not seen a child so pale. Please get her to a bed. You needn't worry about payment. My pardons. You've woken. You still haven't told me your name. I won't ask you to forgive me. It's my fault you lost your mother. But please, at least allow me to take you someplace safe. It seems we've found you, Lord Cecil. Please, you must listen. His Majesty... Our orders come directly from His Majesty's own mouth. Surrender the girl, and he will pardon all you've done. The inhabitants of Mist represent a threat to us all. They must not be allowed to live. What? Stand aside! I think I'd rather not. Battle time, baby! So, we got a little boss battle here. Attack! I'm gonna use darkness, why not? Yeah, man, I remember, it's just the memories taking me back. When this happened, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. I'm on the run here, man. They're coming after me. There's nothing better than video games when you're a kid. And I wouldn't trade my generation for any other generation. I mean, what would it be like being like an 8-year-old and playing the Mass Effect games, you know, at 8 for the first time? I don't know. I think things would be the same. So take that 8-year-old and fast forward like about 20 years. 20 years from when Mass Effect started coming out, right? We haven't gotten there yet. What will video games be like? You know, we're doing the virtual reality headset stuff now. I mean, 8-year-old Dave's playing Final Fantasy II on the SNES. What would video games become? What would I didn't know what video games would be like. I didn't. Oh man, I can't wait for that like Mass Effect stuff and PS4s and Xbox Ones and all this craziness, man. With such superb voice acting at times. But I didn't think, oh man, we got Final Fantasy 2 here. Can't wait for Final Fantasy 10 and all that craziness to come out way later. You don't know. You don't think about that stuff. Are the 8-year-olds nowadays thinking about that stuff? Where will video games go? When will this game be remade again? Who knows? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Huh? No. You've nothing to apologize for. It is I who've wronged you, and apologies cannot right the things I've done. But you protected me. My name's Rydia. So this is Rydia, our summoner. Rydia. The summoner Rydia joined the party. Good stuff. Apprentice summoner? Oh. Don't burn yourself. Hey. I can't do it. He looks so sad. I cannot undo what I've done, Rita, but I will make amends. Aren't you gonna ask me? So the guy's like, just back to business. I just woke up and he's like, hey, $50, eh? Can I not read that? Guess not. Ooh. Tella and his daughter, Anna, were always as close as a father and daughter could be. Ah, bless their hearts. Then one day, Anna simply up and ran away from home. The old sage has been grief-stricken ever since. Anna, the old sage, who are you talking about? Like, I'm not a regular here, lady. You gotta give me a little more details. Welcome. Okie dokie. So, I got Maiden's Kisses here. I don't think I'm gonna be needing any of these. Oh, a lot of them. Well, an emergency exit. You know what? No. I don't need it anyway. But we gotta save some cash for the weapons and armor. Oh, the pub. Soothe your desert-parched throat with a mug of Capo's finest. Capo, whatever. Capos. However you want to pronounce that one. Oh, and speaking of pronunciations, Rita. I went through so many. Kid Dave, how did I start it? There was Rinda. I don't know where. I think that was the first one. Rinda. Where's the end, Dave? Rinda. Rydia. Rydia. I think Rydia. Rinda. Rinda was the first one, though. I was like, how do you... Rinda? Okay, I'm 8-year-old Dave. Cool. But even now, is it Rydia? Geez, I can't even keep it straight in my head. Is it Rita? Is it Rita? That's how I've been pronouncing it for a long time now. Hey, I thought it was Cecil, right? I say Cecil, and who knows what they'll say. I gotta get to one of the voice acting scenes, right? Hey, lady. Lady! Jesus. Okay, fine. Greetings. A new face like yours is always a welcome sight. With monsters on the rise, business is slowed to a crawl. Hey, she's hitting on me. Well met, friend. I am a scholar en route to an Easter kingdom of fable, where I had hoped to continue my studies. As it were, I found the waterway that runs beneath the mountains to Damson, barred by a moonstruck old man who refused to grant me passage. Ah. Only Damson royalty are permitted to enter the antlion's den that lies to the castle's east. To think of all the riches that could be ours if we were only allowed inside. So wait, you would steal? And there's another one too. Damson? You just, I suppose think of Cyan from Final Fantasy VI. Damson. Close enough. But what I mean is, back in the day, little kid Dave was like, oh man, look at all these crazy words. I don't know how to pronounce these things. And it's funny, even like, even some of the pronunciations that I said as a kid kind of stick in my mind, so it might even pop out while I read, you know, like just out of habit. Just out of habit from so long ago, you know, it's just funny. Welcome. Okay, here we go. Leather cap. No 2. I wish you could do an automatic equip, but it looks like no. Oh man. Well, I would have spoiled it. But inventory. So here's everything. But you know what's not here? Kane's equipment. Because it was equipped on Kane. And this is what... I'm probably not going to get a lot of opportunities to help myself out by keeping equipment from exiting party members and then selling it for money, man. You know? It helps. Because that's what you can do in the original version. Now, if I were to de-equip all of Kane's equipment and you guys haven't really seen this game before, you'd be like, well, what the hell's Dave doing? Oh, something's about to happen with Kane, something's about to happen with that character, something's about, you know, you would get it. So, unless I can kind of sneak it off the clock right before such situation goes down, then I can't really do it. Have you heard about Anna? She'd fallen madly in love, but her father forbade the relationship, and so she fled town. I came hoping to find work as a dancer at Damscion Castle, but the waterway leading there is infested with dangerous monsters. Won't you at least watch my show in the meantime? Whoop, of course! Okay. Is that the same one? No, it can't be the same one. That's not the same. What, she traveled through the Mist Cave and how'd she get by the Mist Dragon? No. No. Right? No. Besides, well, just take my word for it. Besides, take my word for it. How about that? Okay, so we have over here. If you're traveling with so young a child, best keep her in the back row of your party, lest you be attacked. Damscion Castle in the north rules all the lands of this desert. Its prince is said to have a voice and face as fair as any maiden's. Alright, man. Thanks for the info. Always with the info. Okay, there's no secrets back here. So we got a house here. We got... Well, we have houses down. At least they give us the houses, right? You know, that's... There's no map to uncover in here. No. Weapons. And that's our entrance exit. So let's go inside. Yeah, the equipment and the weapon stores are different. Too bad, huh? You know, it's just more convenient when they're together. Oh, by the way, in the original version, there would be the shadow paths sometimes. Oh, maybe when we get the dungeons, they have to keep them in the dungeons. We'll see. Welcome. Okay, so you got the rod, the staff. You should go bow though, right? Come on! It doesn't show? Attack 10, attack 5. So like a total of 15? Is that what I'm gathering? 10 plus 5, right everybody? Man, I know my stuff. Yeah, of course. Gotta get the... Oh, I keep doing that. I'm probably gonna keep doing that for a while. So, how many arrows? Well, or how many, yeah, arrows we need, Oh, wow. Ugh, 14, really? Well, okay. If I run out, I can always just put the rod back, right? And now, to equip our, caller, Rydia. You can use... She can't use... Of course she could use the bow and arrows. I know why that's there. And you can use the... What's going on here? I have to remove that first, or... Hey! I like how Optimize is still there. Oop, hold on. Let's go back to... Damn it! Okay, out of the... Jeez. Sorry about that. So... Oh, it's not listed there. Once again, I know why it's there, but Rydia could use bow and arrows. Right? Man, where's my, Well, I don't have any money really now, do I? But is there even a point? Let's get her that staff. Gotta... Too much up and down clicking. It's a little obnoxious. Oh, not really. Well, you know, I'd prefer. Yeah, there's the staff. There you go. Okay, well, that was, Jesus. There you go. So, oh, we didn't go in this place. Ah, our naming way, or what's your mapping way?
Oh, hello again, Cecil. What am I doing here, you ask? Well, as luck would have it, I accidentally dropped all of my maps and pens into that huge fissure that opened up near the Valley of Mist. Having lost the ability to map, the name Mapping Way seems rather inappropriate. But I don't really know what to do next. I'm taking some time to reevaluate my life now.
Mapping Way became Living Way. The vagrant? What?
I've just been spending my days looking over the pages of this bestiary with no particular trade to call my own. Would you like to view it? Well then, by all means.
Okay. Now, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this is really the Big Chocobo theme playing right now. Have we missed some, 4% complete. Hello, old woman.
We found that poor young child collapsed outside the village, completely incoherent. Seems to have succumbed to desert fever on the way from Baron. The little dear keeps mumbling the name Cecil over and over.
Rosa! Oh, Rosa.
Cecil. Please, Cecil, be alive. This is for Cecil.
Obtained auto potion augment.
Cecil. Please, Cecil, be alive.
Desert fever can be cured by exposure to the light of a Damcyan sand pearl. Obtaining one, however, is no simple task. They can only be found within a cave where an antlion dwells. Antlion! Some of you might remember that creature from Final Fantasy IX. An antlion was in that game. What did she give me? I'm not familiar. Was it an ability? Huh, interesting. I'm not really sure here. I should just use Eleanor. I kind of don't like how... Okay, so I'm about to switch over, and it does this, like, kind of transition. It's not really my favorite. So, Rose is here, and she's in trouble.
Oh, Cecil, it seems you've gotten your hands on an interesting item there, doesn't it?
Oh, thank you.
Let me explain how that auto potion works. Using it on a party member will teach that member an ability. Augments appear in the key items list. Don't forget to use them once you receive them. You can find augments left behind by various people scattered throughout the world. Be sure to keep your eyes open. You'll be glad you did. Well then, until we meet again.
Whoa, I'm still a little... what? kind of interesting, though. Well, we'll get to it all. Looks like we'll be able to do some different things. Yeah, we can use our magics here. Black magic, summon, Chocobo! And she knows 2 spells. I don't think she started with... She started with 1 or 2? I couldn't tell you. It's a very minor, minor thing. So do the villagers say anything else now that we found Rosa here, who's followed us? How the hell did she make it over here? Perhaps that earthquake, I suppose that earthquake caused like a lot more to happen. We can't make it back to the Mist Valley. We can't make it back to Baron. You know, we're trapped in here, and so perhaps Rita's earthquake summon, you know, really messed things up. Well, you kind of saw it. If you're traveling with so young of child, keep her in the back row. Don't be a dummy. Yeah, so we're told of this cure. They're not totally specific on where we need to go. Well, they kind of hinted, and it doesn't really take you long to figure out, well, probably should go up here. No map. No map, but we can just go through this cave and... Oh, actually, well, hold on. Overworld map. Yeah, there is an overworld map, actually. Yeah, there you go. So you can kind of see the mountains and everything's blocked. Yeah, I forgot about the overworld map. No percentage for that one, though. So this place is the waterway. This is the waterway entrance. And it's about time we get underway with this little task, man. This is gonna be crazy. There is no other route to Damcyan, but I'll need to protect Rita. Cecil must really care about her, too. Alright. Thanks for the word bubbles, guys. I'm going to call it a wrap right here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, send me those comments. Tell me what you think. Like always, guys, you can follow me on social media, including my Patreon. The links are in the video description below. I'm Dave the Usher for the Game Replay. Stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy IV. I'll see you guys next time. I am out.